Hi, good afternoon, dear professor. This is student Meidi Feng. Here I'm gonna give the presentation is about the stock smart, sell more, win loyalty, a data-driven inventory loyalty initiative for the workers. Thus, I will not just talking about the fixing stock level. I will going to talk about the transforming data into a strategy asset for growth. For this slide, I'm going to talk about the agenda, the bigger picture, which is about the problem, the solution, and the implications, the roadmap, and the future and the visions. So I will start by the diagnosing a critical costly challenge. Then I will introduce our integrated BI and analytic solutions. I will weigh the investment against the substantial returns, understand the organizational impact, check a realistic implementation path, and finally glimpse its future potential. So I Google I just know the vision of the robot is that from reactive stocking to predictive, personalized customers fulfillment. And about the problem identification, it is the inventory loyalty disconnect. So the problem is that we can find that is that lost the sales, wasted capital, and lose the trust from the customer. For the customer, out of stocks on popular items, irrelevant promotions, and impersonal experience. We can see on the left-hand side, there's the it is MP in the out of stock for the customer. But let's see in the right-hand side. You see everything, every staff, every production is very recognized for the customer. So this is after applying the AI. And for the operation, this is a high hold cost and wastage, especially in fast food, in inefficient labor or location. And for the strategy, this is the data about the data and the loyalty and card insight are not fully driven supply chain decisions. So the problem is that the workforce now is have many data every day. For example, including the transactions, website browsing, and the store level sales. But this in disconnect persist, and loyalty customers seeking a specific health food item face a stock out. So this is the persist abroad. In another problem that can highlight it. This isn't just an operational hiccup, it is a strategic gap. We are missing sales, squeezing the margins, and risking loyalty. So all this because our inventory system are not fully intelligent, or it is not customer centric. Sorry. So this is about the demand intelligence engines. So my solution is that use the demand intelligence engine. This is not a single tool. It is a symbiotic system. Firstly, it is an advanced forecasting model move us beyond the historical sales to predict the demand at a higher local level. Secondly, it is a custom BI dashboard allows the manager to use inventory through the lens of their most valuable customer segments. Thirdly, the system proactively acts, suggesting orders and enabling micro-targeting promotion to balance stock. This is where supply chain efficiency meets the marketing persistence. So I just like on the slide, I highlighted in red is that the demand intelligence engine can help us predictive the demand forecasting model and can help the manager to customer segment of their inventory dashboard. And last but not least is that automatic replenishment alert and promotional nudge. So on this slide, we will talking about the strategy investment in the capabilities. So the investment is significant but targeted. We are looking at a likely total initial outlay of any money, for example, $1 to $1.5 million, and with ongoing annual cost of around $400K. The heaviest lifting is in the data integration, broken down so to let our data work together. This is a foundational for long-term ability. So here we can see that it's on-time setup cost, which is the technology licenses, and the other is the integration and development. The next is the change management, chaining, and the next is the platform maintenance and support, which is about $150K, and the last is the dedicated data science BI analysis, which is about $250K. Sorry. This slide is about the quantifiable trends across the business. And these returns are comparing beyond hard. We strengthen our core value proposition, reliable availability for our customer. We move from a cost center to profit driver. The margin protection in fresh food alone could fund a large proportion of this initiative. So, in this slide, I just highlight that in red, which is the measurable business outcomes. For example, is the renewal lift, cost savings, efficiency gram, and the loyalty boost, and the projective ROI. And for this slide, it's about empowering people, involving processes. This is a cultural shift as much as a technical one. We empower our people with superior insight, making their jobs more strategy. Process become smaller, smarter. So this can make our process become more smarter and more connected. Ultimately, it strengthens every stakeholder relationships by making our workers more responsive and more efficient. So here is for the employee, this category managers, top managers switch from annual guesswork to data guided. Decision making requires upskilling but increased strategy impact. And on the processes, replenishment become more proactive, not reactive. Marketing campaigns can be dynamically aligned with the local stock operation. And the last one, as I have mentioned before, is that for the stakeholder, supply get better demand visibility. Customers experience greater reliability and personalization. The investors see improved asset turnover and margins. For this slide, I will focus on the implementation, the roadmap, There's three phase. For the first one is the foundation, which is from the first month to the month 6, which is the pilot in the 50 stores and select categories, flash product, build core data pilot, developer, dashboard. And for the phase 2, it is the scale. It is about the scale and the integrate, which is from the month 7 to month 18. Roll out to all metal and supermarkets. Integrate promotional planning. Launch basic personalized markdown via the app. For the phase 3 is the automate. Sorry, my kid is here. 不要在这里出去，谢谢。Sorry, my kids. Phase 3. Sorry. Phase 3 optimize it automate. It's from the month 19 to 36. So we can refine the models with continual learning. Implement the supply portals for the forecast sharing. Explore the greater automations implement. So for this, we will move with the purpose, not fast, but we will focus of operating a focus pilot to risk to the project and deliver quick wins to build the milestone. And just like phase 2, it's about the scaling the proven model. However, the phase 3 is shift to the continual optimization and deeper ecosystem integration. For this slide, we will focus on from the predictive to prescriptive and autonomous. For the generative AI, we will check if the inventory manager stock data using natural language. For the hyper personalization, we will use the real-time location-based flash offers to manage stock dynamically. Autonomous supply chain, which is the self-collecting system that places micro order and adjusts forecast in real time based on live sales data. And the bigger trend, we can see that this is the initiative position forwards at the forefront of the segment of one supply chain. So, for this one, the demand intelligent empire is our launchpad. It builds the data infrastructure and organizational muscle to harness emergent trends. Soon we can integrate Gen AI for the initiative data to interaction. Can move toward to a truly adaptive and self optimizing supply chains that feels personalized for every customer. For this one is that we will use the key takeaway, which it is a growth initiative disguised as an inventory project. We also apply the final recommendation is that approve the phase 1 the pilot. Let's approve the value learn and build smarter and more responsive. So for the Woolworths, the demanded intelligent engine closer the closely gap between the knowing the customer and the serving the customers. So in conclusion, this is more than an analytical improvement. It is a strategy level to drive global efficiency and loyalty simultaneously. By investing in this integrated data capability today, our future will improve our operational and deepen our connection with customers. I recommend we greenlight the phase 1 pilot to start the transformative journey. So, thank you. And the last slide, this is the reference I do the research and use in this presentation. So, dear professors, thank you so much and thank you for your listening and your guidance. See you. Have a good day. Thank you.